Hi, this is Fern. Are you in need of extra money? Any kind of money? Well, you know what? I got three more tips for you for reselling. Go around the house, collect things that you no longer need, just sitting there, and you say, you know what? How long am I going to keep moving this from place to place? Or even if you have in the attic or the garage, gather those things up. Gather up at least 5 to 10 items that you can sell today. Right on Facebook Marketplace, you have Poshmark, eBay. Grab those things together. It could be kitchen appliances, it can be baby clothes for those who have babies or grandparents. It can be strollers, it can be things maybe for the car that you have that you bought for your car and that you're no longer using, and you say, you know what, I don't need this car seat anymore and it's in excellent condition. Clean it up, wipe it off, and list it. Take your cell phone that you use often and just snap a few pictures, position it, make sure it's clean. If there's any defects in it, just put on your defects and go ahead and put those things up so you could get those things moving out and earn yourself some income and start your own little business. You could maybe go to the Goodwill or Salvation Army if you have a local thrift store. You can do bulk. You can do all kind of things to earn that money that you can begin to sell it and make money. If you know people who are donating clothes and say, hey, if you're going to donate those things, I'll take your bags, and you go through them. And just sometimes people, be the person willing to take and be helping hands. I'll take your bags to there, and then, some people are okay with it, some people aren't. If they're not, don't push it, because there's tons of things that you can take and sell right in your around in your area to take and make some extra bucks and stuff. So you could remember small appliances that you have in the kitchen you're no longer using. You go sometime to the thrift store, there's like hundreds of little cups and saucers and plates and stuff. Look and see the value of what they're worth and stuff. You can get items from there. You can go to your school bazaars, your church bazaars, and that's a way to find things that you can sell. Don't just pick up any and everything, because you don't want to do that, because you'll end up with a mound of just stuff. You want to take and do the research and, go online and Google and compare prices. What is this selling for? That is selling for? The things, don't expect sometime to get what you pay for it. But if you get something, at least it's not sitting in a corner, tucked under a bed or in the attic, that you can really make some pretty good money off of and stuff. Be willing to negotiate. Reselling is a negotiation business. Trade, you can barter and trade. That's another way of, selling things. Somebody might say, well, are you willing to trade this for that? Something you need and stuff. Take your time and think about it. Go through those things and stuff. So you can, like I said, go ahead and sell what you have so you can begin to pay those bills down. You don't want to live with a whole bunch of debt, especially for you young people and stuff. The easy thing, even when I was coming through, the easy thing is to go ahead and just, accept what people give you, especially when you go to the mall sometime or the open air markets. There's people out there offering you credit cards. Don't be so, I'll say the word, when I was younger, they would talk about gullible. Don't be so quick to take it, say, I'll take it. Mm-mm. Because, what you don't know is that's your name. That's debt. You don't want to be quick to give anybody your credit, your social security number. That number follows you through life and stuff. You don't want to do that. You want to protect your identity and your credentials, because you're going to need them long term in this world we live in with this economy and stuff. Like now, everything's becoming digital. So pretty soon you're going to have just a digital. So they're going to have things and stuff that you really need to have good characteristics on your name, your debt, where you put your name, what you owe. Because, when you look back and stuff, you for your own self should just be mindful of that. So pay that debt down, sell those things that you're no longer using and go ahead and make an income. Like I say, you can make pretty good, set a target. I'm going to make $100 a day, $50 a day, and list that stuff up on Facebook Marketplace, Poshmark, eBay, Craigslist. There's a few more, WooCommerce. I don't know too much about it, but I know there's other platforms and stuff you can research. It's what is it, Upworks and things like that to start that business that you want to start. It is a business. We're all businesses, and that's what the world doesn't want you to know. We're all businesses, but if they can separate themselves from you, they want to. So don't be so quick and so eager to run out there and borrow money and stuff. You know, you could earn it right with what you have. You know, those kids' boots that you got tucked in the closet that's too small, those little cleats and stuff you went out there and paid $40, $50 for, and he doesn't fit it the same the next week. Hey, I've done it. I've done it. So just be quick, you know. Sometimes you have to trade with other parents' baseball gloves. If you're a seasonal mom like I was into all kind of sports. My son played 4 seasons of sports. He went from basketball, he went to baseball, he went to football. Then we did summer camps, and the sports and stuff in the summer camps. And then with the football became so crazy where he ended up in the teams he was on. They played and they practiced basically year round. They grew up together, most of the boys, from T-ball. So he became part of just the community athletic association and things like that and stuff. So my life became, I was a sports mom. I was like, oh, gotta get the VM, gotta get the soccer. You know, he didn't do too much soccer. I don't think he really did any soccer, but he was diligent from T-ball all the way up to baseball a little, football year round, the 2-a-days, the 3-a-days, the mom, I gotta be at practice. So you could get, you know, make money to be able to take and buy those cleats and the cups and the this and the that. The pictures, team pictures. Every sport has team pictures. So you're gonna need that extra money, especially you single moms and, you know, those moms and parents, and, you know, your income isn't that much. These sports require money. Also ask if they have scholarships. You know, sometimes they'll have a scholarship available. They don't tell everybody because, you know, they only have but much funds to go around. Again, barter and trade for cleats and things like that, that you can be a helpmate to and stuff. So being a single mom, it was on me, and I thank God because he provided. At that time, one of the stores and stuff, you know, they had coupons, and I would go when he needed new gloves or cleats or shirts or different things, and I would go and I would get my son his cleats and things like that, which that money really helped. Those coupons helped and stuff. So you single moms, dad, grandparents, there are sources out there, there are resources out there, and the first of all is you don't just need money, you need a system to help you to be able to take and maximize the money that's already coming in and extend it so that you can make it work in that gas. Because if you have a car, that's your money maker. If you take the bus, you still need that money for the fare and stuff, the subway, whatever it is. God will make a way. When you put your first step out there, God will make a way. And he did it for me and my children, and he will do it for you. So keep the faith. Keep going, keep moving. Don't be discouraged, be encouraged, and just put your head down. Father God, direct my paths. I tell you, he's faithful, he's diligent. I want you to be encouraged, encourage those kids, keep them going straight and narrow, so that they can make it, so that as they grow up and stuff, they'll be successful in what God has for them to do. This is Fern from FML Diversify. Be encouraged, and I will talk to you later. Please send this to someone, those teenagers, those teenage moms who are on welfare, don't know which way, the left or the right. They don't have to stay on welfare. They can get off welfare. They need skills and they need knowledge. And when you get the skill and you get the knowledge, you can begin to come up out of poverty. You don't have to live in the poverty the rest of your life. That old mentality, the old everybody, don't let me go. I feel myself about to take and preach up here, and I don't gonna be preaching at nobody. I'ma teach. He called me to teach, so I'm gonna teach you what I know, what God has allowed me to find out, that you can make it. You can make it, and you can do great and wonderful things in the world. And there's more coming. We'll talk to you later. Have a great day and be well.